We are back once again with the Chatham High School Sports Podcast, Episode 11. Your host, Adam Drury.
James Van Wickler.
And a very special guest, Brian Daddy Fox.
Daddy's home.
Brian, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
That's
How are
good.
you boys
That's good.
doing?
We're very excited to have you, Brian.
Yeah.
So we're going to do some soccer. We're going to recap the game, and Brian's going to give us a little recap of the whole season. And since Brian is the...
Inside the life of a soccer player.
Yeah. Since Brian is the hockey expert here, we're gonna chat about the hockey team some. So Brian, the game was Tuesday.
Yes.
Against
Northern
Highlands. Unfortunately, did not go the way that we were hoping. Yeah. It was a 4-1 loss. Brian, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay, so in the 5th minute, they scored off a long throw around a scramble in the 6-yard box, and honestly, I just didn't think we were mentally prepared to play this game. We were coming off a huge run, winning 4 games in the state tournament, getting our section. I just think that Northern Highlands was a team that we have not really seen the style that they play.
Yeah, I agree. When we were talking about them before in the last podcast, we were doing a little previews and stuff on them. We kind of made the point. Everyone kind of thought they didn't really play anyone to get there because the best team in their division was Ramapo.
Yeah,
it was a very good team.
Ramapo was good, yeah, but everyone's like, well, that's really all. They didn't even have to play them because they got knocked out. So we're like, everyone's kind of thinking, are they really that good?
We don't know we don't know the quality of competition.
Yeah, because they had an excellent record. They were 18-1-3, and they came out and they played well. And that day they were just better than the Cougars.
They played strong and fast.
Yeah, they were a much more physical team. Won a lot more balls in the air, and not much of a response for us.
Here's what I want to know. I've asked a couple of people. I haven't really gotten an answer. What happens when Malone was in the corner?
Yeah,
he got he just fell over and they just took the ball.
No, we were at the game, of course, me and James, and we thought there was a little
tussles.
Yeah, there was a little tussling. The ref was not making some of the calls that we thought should have been made.
Yes.
You want to tell us a little bit about what happened with Andy on that one goal?
Well, I first want to say Andy Malone has been perfect for us.
Yeah, he's been a great player.
He's been a brick wall next to PJ, and I just think that they were just so faster than any team we've played, that he was unused to having that type of pressure on his back. So I just think that it was a bad call, and he had no response for it and just didn't know what to do in that situation.
Yeah, because it looked like he went down and everyone was kind of waiting for a call to be made, and then nothing really happened.
Just kept going in.
But I think we should have realized at that point that these refs are not going to be the best refs, so we can't play.
Yeah. You can't keep playing like expecting like something's going to happen when you kind of see that it really hasn't. But we would like to congratulate all the seniors and you too, Brian.
Yes, thank you very much.
On a wonderful season.
Terrific year, really.
And Sheena's Cup will be the 30th.
Yes, I will not be in attendance. I will be in Barcelona over Thanksgiving.
I might be announcing Sheena's Cup.
Really?
Yeah, they've asked me to announce. I might have a conflict. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I might be announcing. So if you go, watch out for
the pod will be in
the pod will be
we'll be there.
Yeah, but so let's get into some hockey, Brian.
Hockey.
Okay, so give us when's the first game?
The first game is November 30th.
Now, the same day as Sheena's Cup, I believe.
Yeah, so you're not going to be here for the first game?
It's the 30th or 31st.
Oh,
I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here the first game.
Mm.
And now I want to tell all these people that are listening that it is at Skylands Arena.
Yes.
Which is a away game for Chatham, and they play Kinnelon, who is a very good team.
Kinnelon has been very notorious for being a big hockey dynasty. They're a very fast-paced team, moving the puck quickly. They can score on you right too, and all of a sudden you can turn around and it might be 2-0.
Yeah, they're always a Menin Cup contender. I think it's going to be a good matchup for us. I heard the scrimmage, I believe, on Tuesday.
They won 3-1.
They won 3-1 against MKA with goals by Teddy Simpson. Here's a change.
Yeah.
They thought that it was a deflection off Austin Pierce, but it was not a deflection when we went back to the film. So it was actually Teddy Simpson, Colby Collier, and Robert Graziano scored.
Okay.
Right. And I want to give one shout-out to one player, and his name is Jack O'Connor.
Oh.
Jack O'Connor is going to be a sleeper this year.
You're feeling Jack O'Connor.
I want to see their one player be like Travis Terzer last year, who comes alive in big games.
Travis Terzer was a player last year. He would come... He would go out there for sprints, and he would give
a spark.
Relentless, and he would give a huge spark to the team. I thought he was a huge contributor.
And when you have a player in any sport, not just soccer like that,
Yeah.
it's huge.
Yeah.
Someone who can come out there and deliver
Give a boost to the team.
Yeah.
for that short amount of time, it's huge. That's huge. So you think that could be the
I think that's going to be a key player for them. I know Teddy Simpson's going to deliver. He's been doing his thing. And the Blue Benders, everyone. Will Barnett, Bryn Casey, and Colby Collier. They are the line to look out for. They have chemistry flowing everywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll be sure to check that out.
Okay. So Brian, let's make a prediction for that game.
Okay, so this is the 30th versus Kinnelon.
Versus
30 or
Kinnelon
31st. I'm
Okay.
not exactly sure.
versus Kinnelon at Skylands. Give us a prediction for the game, Brian.
Cougars win 3-1.
Oh,
Woo!
yeah.
2 goals scored by Teddy Simpson and 1 by Robert Graziano from the point.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, James. What do you think about that?
I don't know too much about hockey or the players. I plan to get into it very much so this year. So this is probably going to be an uneducated guess. I'll say Chatham 2-0. It seems to me, like I said, I don't really know a lot, but it seems to me they have a very strong defense this year, and I think that they'll be able to lock them.
I mean, they do have a lot of returning people for the defense. Nick Citron didn't play defense.
No, he did.
Yeah, it was him and Robert Graziano.
Him and Robert Graziano.
They also have CJ, who's still playing.
He's playing goalie.
Yeah.
I always
Still
get
playing
those
goalie.
twins mixed up. CJ's the goalie, and AJ is the...
AJ is older.
No, they're twins.
They're twins.
Oh, they're twins.
So
Yeah, they're
CJ, they
twins.
still have their goalie who's been played outstanding last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, CJ. He's a...
So he is going to be a big part
Of them going far.
of them.
in the
Of them
seeding.
doing well.
There's also another sophomore. I'm going to pronounce his last name wrong, but Ben Sitek.
I heard about
Ben knows
this.
who I am. He's a player that is not going to hit you, but he's quick. He's flashy. He's such a good skater. He moves with the puck well. I think he's going to be very crucial for their successes here too.
So what part of their team do you think is going to be the most important? The offense, the defense?
I think the first line of the offense with Brett Montgomery when he comes back healthy.
Yeah, Brett Montgomery is out with a toe injury,
Yes.
which seems to be right now.
I think it's going to be Brett, Austin Pierce, and Teddy Simpson. These 3 players are, I'm going to hit you. I'm not going to stop skating. I want to score. But if they can develop a good chemistry like the Blue Benders can,
Yeah.
I think Chatham's going to go.
Last year, the team had, tremendous chemistry. They were always on the same page.
Always.
I mean, they knew. You could tell how they practice when you just see those 3 forwards skating down, weaving in and out, passing the puck. I mean, it was really amazing last year, and I really hope they can recreate that again this year.
That would be amazing.
And it's gonna be very important.
Yeah, but the one crucial player that they lost from last year is Matt McNally. I think Matt McNally was the most consistent defender. He was playing forward for half the season, and Coach Gilberti realized that he was a much better defender than offender to help the team. And I think that without him, that could have a big struggle. But I think his younger brother, Mark McNally, can make a huge step and step in first place.
Right.
Yeah. So there definitely are some gaps that need to be filled.
Yeah, a lot of seniors left last year.
But I think that we can definitely do it. And I've just been hearing a lot of talk. I feel that I've been talking to a lot of people. Like I've been talking to Robbie Chipperfield, who knows a lot about our division in hockey. And what it's sounding like, we have a very good shot for a repeat.
Yes, we do. And also, I talked to some of the boys today. They want a Menin Cup more than states.
Oh, wow.
Because Austin Pierce was telling me that they have not won the Menin Cup.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this number is correct, but in 57 years.
Wow.
I mean, that's what he said.
That's quite a drought.
I can't believe that, but that's what he told me today. I think a Menin Cup is more difficult than a state championship.
You
played the private schools, right?
Morristown Beard.
Yeah, you have Mo Beard. You have Del Barton.
Del Barton is always a powerhouse. Randolph is.
These are good teams.
Morris Knowles. You have very, very good teams. And honestly, I think winning a Menin Cup is more difficult than winning the state championship.
I absolutely think so. I know Morristown for the states is still going to be a big contender, but they did graduate a fair amount of people.
Yes. So I think Menin Cup will be a lot more difficult than states. But
I think Menin Cup will be very interesting.
Now, do we know when the Menin Cup is? Like what days those are?
Usually later into the season.
Yes, towards the middle end of the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not right off the way. So I'm expecting they'll have pretty much they'll be figured out by then about who they're going to have playing where, when they want to play each player, how long they want to play each player.
Yeah, they'll know what they're doing by the time that rolls around.
And a big thing for hockey is, I mean, you can get, it's a game that can tire you out a lot.
Yes.
I mean, you can have 2 and 3 games a week.
Yeah,
sometimes.
It's a difficult sport to
so
play.
a lot of fatigue is built into that. And that's the thing that always worries about me. I mean, you have these high school players who are young, athletic, still trying to work out all the time. They got practice all the time in games.
It's schoolwork. It
Schoolwork,
piles up.
Sleep, yeah.
Just the fatigue in hockey is something that worries me a little bit. Not with just Chatham, but with every team. I mean, it could catch up to you at the wrong point.
Yeah.
When you hit state, you guys get too fatigued. That's just something it just worries me a little bit.
Yeah, hockey's a sport where...
And that's like, I feel like that happened to Morristown last year when we played them. Morristown was a great team in states. They came out very lethargic.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know.
And you see how easily a team could take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Like the way Chatham took advantage of Morristown last year.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I'm not saying it's going to happen at Chatham, but it's just, it's a little unpredictable about how that could affect the team.
Yeah, they also beat Chatham, I think, 3 times last year.
Yeah.
So going into state championship, they're like, this is going to be a breeze. We beat them 3 times, but Cougars came out flying.
That's another thing I'm worried about. Everybody's predicting Chatham to win. They say it's easy division. I don't think they could take it for granted. I think they have to
It's still definitely going to be a fight,
Yeah,
absolutely.
they have to come out and play
work.
every day. You can't take days off, say, oh, this team isn't good, because, as we know, it can hurt you, and those teams can play well.
Yeah, I completely agree. Okay, now, after that, their first game that's going to be at the Skylands, they have another game at Menin. That's going to be on a Friday. That
Friday
we have a
at
very big.
5:30.
We need a big crowd.
And that's against Randolph.
So that's going to be
And Randolph is a very good team.
very talented. Has been talented for a long time.
I'm trying to organize fan buses if people can't find rides to get to the games, but we need a lot of people at that game.
I'm sure we'll have a Facebook group event for that.
My Facebook is hacked, that all of you know. Richard Berger made a group, and he's inviting a lot of people, a lot of similar people from last year. So really go to the games, and it's fun to do. And it's like, it's not going to blow your whole Friday night. It starts at 5:30. You'll be done at 6:45.
Yeah.
So you still have the rest of the night to do whatever you want. But they're really fun. It's a really good atmosphere. And I think it's going to be a very good game there.
And we suggested you go to all the...
Yeah, we're
Try
definitely
and get
going
to as many sports games as you can. They're a lot of fun. You'll see us... Most of them, if not all of
the
them.
7th Skater has been a little notorious for being one of the events or sports that we show up for a little more fans. 'Cause, I mean, everyone loves hockey at Chatham.
Yeah, everyone loves hockey.
Which means we are very excited for this season, and we really think it's going to be a good one.
I do too. I think we're going to do really well this year.
Is there anything else we need to do?
I'm all right. Brian,
anything else you want to say about the hockey team before we go?
Nothing much. I think we covered it all.
So what's your takeaway here from the number one thing that they need to make sure they need to stay on top of?
They need to skate hard. They need to grind out line shifts. Hockey's a sport where if you skate for 30 seconds, you're so tired by then.
Yeah.
So I think Coach Gilberti really needs to. He has a lot of depth on his team. Mm-hmm. So I think he needs to really cycle in different people to get the job done.
That's why I always felt like even put that 4th line in there, make them bust it really quick, get them out. You just want to make sure everyone stayed fresh. That's why I think preseason for hockey is one of the most important times.
And you also need to make sure that underclassmen step up in their roles, play well. So it's a fluent machine.
Yeah,
everybody keeps working, and we get hopefully some wins.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a good season.
Yeah, all the hockey kids, they're always so
passionate.
Such good friends and passionate about the sport.
You can tell they're a tight group.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they really they don't want to do it for themselves. They want to do it for their team, and even their they want to do it for their team, including like their town. They want to be able to have pride in Chatham hockey and do something with that.
Yeah, I completely agree. But we hope it's going to be a great season for Chatham. We're going to try to do another one for basketball, probably do some more previews on basketball. But I think that's going to wrap up this episode of the Chatham High School Sports Podcast. We're recording this on a Thursday, actually, but it should go up on a Monday, like usually.
Monday,
That intro song, once again, is by Sam Falone. His new song, Blackout.
White Widow.
Wow, raw talent. He's the best. Link will be in the description. Once again, this is the Chatham High School Sports Podcast, Episode 10. I am Adam Jury.
James Zenwickler.
And Brian Fox.
And let's go Chatham Puck.
Take it easy, guys.